Welcome back to Golden Sun. We are here in Yalam, where we have gotten some of the last of the smithable items, I believe. I think that's everything. I don't think I left anything out last time. I think there are some items that we can get rid of. We don't really need smoke bombs in the end game. But I'm not too fussed about that. So, let's talk about, as we're going to different places, let's talk about what we have left and what is in store for us after this game is over. So the first place I think we want to go is to Islet Cave, which, if memory serves, we've left our boat somewhere else. So we're going to go back to the boat. But we have, I want to say, maybe 3-4 sessions worth of play left. And after I'm done with Golden Sun, I very much want to do something with Pokemon ZA. It comes out on October 16th. And for those of you that are good at math, that's like 2.5 weeks. Which means that either we're going to have to hasten our timetable for finishing Golden Sun, which is kind of what I'm in the mind to do right now, or I can keep, like, playing Golden Sun and then just release the videos on a weekly basis, and I could do that. We'll see how much editing time I have. But I intend to do some Pokemon ZA, and we're doing a unique twist. Now, folks, you know, or you've probably figured out at this point in time, I'm an American. We don't usually do the second language thing, except I know a number of languages to varying degrees. I'm gonna play Pokemon ZA in French. Why French, you ask? Because it takes place in Kalos, which is the region of Pokemon based on France. And I played X in French as well. And there are very good odds that I'm going to look absolutely foolish, but you know what, I'm still going to give it a try just because it's like a nice little challenge for myself, and also it helps me like keep sharp, it helps me learn new vocabulary. So that's the plan for what we're going to do immediately after Golden Sun. I know I had things that we'd voted on a while back, but times have changed, and I really want to play Pokemon. And so we're going to play around with that, we're going to see how things go. I should also have a video coming out soon-ish about a Pokemon theory that I have related to ZA, so please look forward to that. And then as far as Minecraft goes, 3 weeks ago, I just didn't really have energy to be working on the project that I have to work on. Then the week after that, I didn't really have energy to work on the project that I wanted to be working on. And then last week to you guys, but like a few days ago for me, I decided, you know what, okay, I have an idea for what we can do. I'm going to start working on it in creative mode. We can actually have a video this week. And then I got a COVID and flu shot on Wednesday. And that promptly messed me up on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I was starting to recover, but my head still hurt a little bit, and it wasn't really conducive to building things. So at that point I was like, okay, we're just going to have to push this one more week again. But we are definitely going to have a Minecraft next week. I don't know if it's going to be creative building, or if I'm going to be done enough with the build by that point in time. So we are going to resume our normal schedule at that point in time. But Golden Sun, we are of course here in Islet Cave. Yes, editing me, this is in fact how long it took me to get to the fact that we are in Islet Cave. So yes, we are currently going after the remaining Djinn. There are only 2 left. One is in the Mars Lighthouse, one is in here. There's also a summon here. There is a summon up at the Treasure Cave up at the north. Obviously we know about that, but it kicked our butts last time. So I'm going to save that for I think we might technically have to do it before we get the 2 you have all the Djinn summons. That's not going to make any sense, because I didn't explain that particularly well. You're dead? Oh, right. I forgot about that. When did you faint? That must have been in the last summon fight. Yes, against the guy who could summon things out of our Djinn pool. That was rough. I'm also noticing the party order is out of order, so let's see who I want to put where. Okay, Ceros is a little bit low, so I think what we want to do is shuffle the Lost Age party in. Nope. You're not the Lost Age party. There we go. Perfect. There we go. So we have the Lost Age party in for right now. And there's going to be a Djinni in here. At least according to my information. And then at the very end, there should be a boss. Ideally, I want to try and get as much done tonight as possible, owing to the whole accelerated timetable thing that I've just been talking about. But for those of you who play Monster Hunter Wilds and or Final Fantasy XIV, you probably know about this crossover event. They're having a crossover event. And in Monster Hunter Wilds, which I think Title Update 3 is releasing in something like an hour is when maintenance is supposed to be over. So depending upon what time zone they're using for that release date, like if they're using JP time, then that's perfectly fine. That means that I'll get to play some tonight. Otherwise, I'm helping some people get geared up for tomorrow when we're going to inevitably go fight Omega in Monster Hunter Wilds. I did do that Savage Raid when the content was current. Let's see. We need Tremor here, which is you. It was supposed to be Tremor, right? Am I not in the right place? I was not in the right place. Okay. Oh, my god. I thought I triggered the fight somehow. Jump scared. Alright. Okay, so we save here. I'm going to try, like I said, to get as much done as I can before I switch over to Monster Hunter for the night. I think we're going to do this island, and then I'm not sure. I don't think we go back to fight Star Magician, just because we're not fully leveled up, and we still have a Djinni to get. We still also have more summons to get. There's a summon that I think we might be able to go and fetch, but I also kind of want to do the Mars Lighthouse while I'm thinking about where I think I've missed stuff. So we'll see how much time this takes. It appears like this is just a straight hallway, and then when we reach the end, there's going to be a boss. And if that's the case, then we might get more done tonight than I was expecting to. And that would be a really good thing. Because again, that puts me one step closer to Pokemon. And there's like a lot of stuff I want to get done before the before that game releases too. Like I said, I've got my game theory video that I'm hoping does well. I mean, it's a fairly reasonable theory. I just don't know if it's going to catch the attention of the algorithm. Wow, these enemies all really hurt. I'm almost wondering if I've come here way too early. I mean, I sure hope not. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, that was a single target. But my healers are so slow. I also forgot that Zelda can probably heal, huh? Yeah. Yeah, she just can't AoE heal. That's the problem. Leave Albion! That's so cool every dang time. Yeah, now I have no idea how many rooms forward we're going to have to go here. Hold on, we can do this, we can do this. Yeah, yeah, okay, so having all Earth is actually bad for you. Like, at some point you lost your heals. That's interesting. Why don't you have Cure? I have made everybody a Mercury healer. Great. Wonderful. I mean, that's somewhat decent, but the problem with Mercury healers is that they don't natively get res. You know what? All in on one. I think we can take one out in a single turn, and that's going to lower the DPS. Ow. Nice. Now, the thing you may have noticed, or at least the thing that I have noticed and just may or may not have commented on, is that the background or the scenery appears to be exactly the same. It's just getting darker every room we go through. Okay, it's getting darker and or the color palette of the room is changing, but I'm pretty sure that's just meant to simulate it getting darker as we go back in further. Which is probably something along the lines of, hey, you have to be super strong in order to get back here, kind of thing. In which case, I may be in trouble. Because these things are hitting really hard every turn. That's probably Alice gone. Yep. Wow! Insult to injury! Okay, that wasn't just, I'm going to take out that one character. They did it with a freaking normal attack? How do I want to do this? Does anybody have a Water of Life? No. We're going to res her after combat. For now, let's do something like that, I guess. Heck. We do Wish Well. We'll do... Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll hit one of you with that, and then I guess we'll do like that, something like that, and then I think we want a second wish well just because these guys hurt, and also these are my 2 slower healers. Oh, yeah, you're gone. Okay, I think I switch Alice back, just because at this point we definitely have enough damage to get through. And then... Did I say we have enough damage to get through? Well, at least it didn't hit back that hard. There we go. So we do that. I think we're gonna use... okay, we should use Water of Life during combat when, like, the people who would normally res are, like, dead. So... Once again, let's find somebody who has revive. I'm getting a sense that we might be on the correct screen, like where the boss is supposed to be. That... I was too fast? Maybe. Maybe this is where the boss is? Okay, after this dragon. After this dragon, maybe this is where the boss is? Oh, I freaking love Phaeton Blade every time. Okay. I really should use Repel, but, I mean, the XP. We need the XP here. Like, if I find myself having trouble at any point in the future, like with any of the optional bosses, then it might just be a good idea to come into one of these back rooms and just run back and forth and grind out some XP, because let's take a look at that. 661, that's not terrible, I guess. Hold on, let's take a look at what we need to level up everybody at this point. Yeah, so... something like 19,000 is going to be 30 enemies? A little bit more than 30 enemies, but that's not bad. Everybody else, on the other hand, is just insane. We need to fight, like, even harder stuff in order to level up, y'all. Okay, so this isn't even the final yet. Alright, I'm gonna save one more time just in case. I don't know why, but there we go. I think one of the things is that I might not have hit the inn when I entered Yalam last time. And I may also not have hit the inn on the way out. I definitely didn't hit it on the way out, but that's kind of a problem. And clearly, I didn't go to any of the sanctuaries because we had one fainted person, so that's, you know, great. Okay, we're gonna need a heal. I think we're gonna leave that to Ceros. And just DD this first dragon. Nice, that paid off. That worked. Nice. Okay, that's good. Once again, get in some more healing. Close enough. They are so frequent. They are so frequent. Let's focus on the Phoenix because I think that's by far the worst. Yeah, it's fast. It hits heavy. It's got that fire synergy. Sorry, Mars. Wait, did it just move twice? Well, now it can't. We actually do need both healers at this point, so you two get your attacks in. And I think Zelda can take one hit, at least. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. And now we just wail on the Krill Dragon. I really hope this is the last room. I really do. Because we keep getting stopped all the time. And here we just want to go all out with Synergy here. I get the feeling that that could have been an instant kill, but wasn't. Okay, and at this point I think we can just attack normally. Oh. I don't want to know what that does. Oh my god, not another door. Okay, very good. Yes, this is clearly a boss room, so let's save again. Actually, very crucially, do I want to be using Psy Crystals? Do I have Psy Crystals? 3, 6, 7... 7. I think we do use some of these. And actually, we don't want to use them all on one person. Okay, is there anybody else? You know what? I think that's probably fine. Do we Djinn Rush? You know what? We're at a save point or whatever, so we can certainly try. And this should give us a bunch of options. And actually, even better, I wish I'd realized this before I started setting everything. We can be extra smart and set the off party. And the thing is, I think they don't recover every turn unless the person that needs recovering is in battle. So this could be a problem if I need to swap these guys in because they're going to be their weak default classes or whatever. But if we're okay, then what we can do is rush on the main party, not need to swap in, and then we're fine. I'm gonna save while we're even closer. There we go. Here we go. Sentinel. Okay, okay. Yep. So you know how I thought it was a genius idea that I could try to Djinn Rush by setting the whole off party? Clearly I haven't tried that recently because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I might have just screwed myself. I may have just screwed myself. Yes. I have no idea what's going to happen here. I don't know. Oh. It what? Okay, so it dissipates Synergy. What does it do to Djinn, I wonder? I mean, I'm not gonna really know because it's basically just I can only damage him by attacking. And it's also got a really high defense. Oh my god! Well, that was almost Zero's gone. Great. Well, if somebody needs switching out, we know who it's gonna be. I think we wish well on you. You attack normally, and then you... Oh. Okay, you don't have ply, so we're gonna pure ply on you. Attack, attack, and you're going to wish well. There we go. That's nice. But yeah, this is rough. I don't know if I'm gonna end up needing to reset this fight. I hope I don't. Ow! Oh my god! Stop hitting zeros! Oh my god! You get 3 actions! That's a lot of actions! What the heck, boss? Okay, I think you two wish well. I'm thinking about swapping Ceros out for Marie just because she's faster. But the thing is, right now, all of her Djinn are set. And so, the second we swap her in, she might immediately die. So what I'm learning is that my plan was not at all slick. I wonder if there's, like, some sort of an item that I could use on this guy to dispel his Synergy dispelling, but I don't know. I don't know. I hate that move. I hate that move. It makes me so vulnerable. Okay, we're gonna ply well on Mark. Attack, attack. And you get to wish well again. Slowly but surely, we will certainly chip away at this guy. And I mean, I might have time for more stuff after him, because we did get to the boss at what I would consider to be, like, the halfway point of the recording session. Ow! Whoa. My god! Okay, wish well, attack, attack. Wish well. Mark's gonna be fine. I'm a little bit worried about Zelda and Ceros. Ow. Okay, and the problem is, I do still need to wish well again, because that's, like, the best way to keep them alive. I kind of... Even if I'm limited just to melee attacking, I think I switch out Alice and Zelda for Robin and... I don't know, probably Garth? Ow. Ow. Okay, let's switch like that. This is not going to end well. So the first thing we want to do is wish well. Then we want to get you... What do we want? I think we start with Tor, because the sooner you get your Jupiters back, the closer you are to being ninja. Although, on the other hand... Okay, that's smarter. What if we do Meteor on you, Zelda gets Tor, and then wish well? And we also get to see if this does any damage. It does do damage. So, Djinn Rush... I don't think we can do a pure Djinn Rush, but we can kind of do what we've done here and stagger people. Okay, defending yourself, that makes some sense. That's gonna really hurt, yep. Yep, that's really gonna hurt, yep. Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad. And then we switch you out for Garth, yes. And then we have like 3 healers on the board here, but at least there are 3 healers that hit hard too, right? I think. And actually, that's right. I need you to ply well yourself, because you're the only... Oh! No, you do have Cure. Oh, no, yeah, right. Because right now you're a Venus Adept. That makes sense. Right. You need to summon some stuff. I think you get to summon Judgment, and you get to summon Boreas, and then you get to Wishwell. Oh, this is not going to end up well for somebody. Maybe this is fine. Oh! Okay, that was really bad. We could swap in another person. And in fact, I think I'm gonna do that. Just so we can keep the summons up. And then we'll bring him back and resurrect, I guess. But Salem's almost immediately gonna get got, I have a feeling. So, what do we do here? We've got access to Ulysses, Boreas, and Meteor again. I think Mark... No. Mark, does Wishwell. You get Meteor. You get Boreas again. And then Wishwell. Salem is probably going down here, so that's why it was smart to start with Meteor on him. The healing was a little overkill, I guess. Oh, shocking. Not shocking. Garth is going to do pretty good. For a little bit. For a little bit, yes. And then we switch you out for, I guess, Marie. She might still be the fastest. We Pure Apply Ceros. And then you get to summon... Interesting. You get to summon... Who do you get to summon? Garth is definitely Mercury, but I don't know if he has anything else. I don't believe he has any Jupiter. I do think he has Earth, yes, so Judgment does still benefit him to cast, I mean, because that builds up his Earth power. Not that I think we're actually going to use that, but... Oh wow, Garth is faster than Marie. That's terrifying. That's bad. I hope she gets to summon before she gets knocked out. Okay. Wish granted. Oh, please don't hit Ceros again. Please don't. Oh, nope. Ceros is gone. Yep, there it is. That is the suck. Okay, so we've got a Jupiter there. What can we do? We need to wish well. We need to keep the party up. What can you do? You don't have... you have Water of Life, though. That's nice. We can definitely use that for now. Oh, you also have Water of Life. The Mist Potion is tempting. Garth is being... Or Garth is staying in, right? So... What if we swap out Marie for Robin? And yes, that's kind of a bad place for us to be in, but we Pure Apply Garth, who then Water of Life Ceros? I don't know if I like this, but I'm doing it. It could be a mistake. It might not be. Garth might be down. I may have just traded. This might be Oh, no. Okay, I think you're out of actions this round, right? Yes? Yes, you are. Okay, very good. So that means that I can then Wish Well, and then Garth can Water of Life, and then you also Wish Well. And I think that should be enough to keep everybody alive for a little bit longer. Robin might potentially take some hits if he's still weak sauce by the end of this turn. Oh, Okay, Robin's recovering a little bit. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I think we switch to Wish because I think the double Wish Wells are too much. And then I think you get to summon your last set one. Oh, look at that. You have Revive, and I didn't even notice at this stage. I guess you can switch to attacking now. And then that was the weakest Lethalbion I have ever seen. Yep, come on, get the healers out, please. Robin is shockingly fast there. This could still be bad for Robin. This could still be bad for Robin. Okay, it's not bad for Robin. I may need to switch in one of the other healers because we're starting to get low on MP, or Synergy points. Oh, but we do have Psy Crystal. I think we give that to Ceros. Yeah, because I think Mark is the better attacker anyway. So I think we do something like that, and then... There's got to be something about this fight that I've missed, though. So I guess between rounds I'm going to try to see if there's, like, a mechanic that I'm totally screwing up, but... For now, the try to stay alive and just smack him with melee appears to be working. Oh, Garth is gone. Yep. Alright, I'm pretty sure somebody has a, Water of Life. No, you don't? Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. We're gonna switch back to the Wish Wells. That might have actually saved him. Oh, no. Please tell me that he wasn't the only one that could have rezzed anybody. Okay, you can res. This is going to be a rough turn, though. Depending upon who gets smacked, this is really going to hurt. But Garth at least has res. Ceros is gone. That's fine. That's less fine. Wish Well. That's right, you can't actually do that. You do have Revive. Is one of these... Oh, yeah, Revive all downed allies. Okay, yep. I'm sorry? Didn't it say all? Am I crazy? Well, on the plus side, it revived the one that I needed slightly more immediately, so that's perfectly fine. We are going to need to get Robin back up and recovering fast, though, if we want to turn him into an attacker, because we are doing pretty badly otherwise. So, let's see, put Do there, and then we need you to Wish Well, because we are hurting bad. There we go. Come on. Come on. I need all of you to stay up long enough to get enough health that you can survive his crazy... I think we're at the point where as long as Robin doesn't go down, we're self-sustaining. somewhat self-sustaining. Mark is getting kind of low. Might need to swap out for Marie with how much healing we need going on. Okay, we've got one more wish out of you, and that's pretty much it. You are not to the point where you've got your healing back yet, my guy, so we're going to use your Mist Potion. And then, because we're doing a Mist Potion... Oh, and we have several there on Ceros too, so I think we can just start attacking. That's right, I meant to be looking up the strat for this guy, or why he seems so tough. I mean, clearly it's because we can't be using Synergy against him, but I just want to know, like, am I doing this the really silly way, or is this at least okay? You can't do anything anymore, so you can have the last summon there. You can do stuff, you can do stuff, and actually, hold on, I want to see what you're looking like. Oh, okay, so we still have to get all your fire back. That's unfortunate. So it's not going to be until we get back to, I think at least Ember, that you're not going to start counting yourself as a ninja again, because, you know, you need at least 6 total. 3 of each type type deal. And you still need those 2 back, and unfortunately that's not going to be until Mark does the summoning. So that's fine for now. We're going to use a Mist Potion on Ceros just because it's a little bit more expeditious. And at this point, I think we've summoned most of the Djinn that we'd previously used or allocated. Oh, Robin, no! Robin, no! Robin, no! Okay, I think Garth can recover that, but ugh, this is so bad. Yeah, no, you're definitely out. Do I swap Marie in? No, that'd be a bad idea, though, wouldn't it? Because I think she's also down right now, right? Oh no, she is up. She is up. Oh. And she has the potential to revive right now. I think we do that. And then I think you just start to attack, and then I think you, once again, use a Mist Potion? Mist Potion. Sean Connery, no. Ow. Okay, breaks kind of whatever. I super didn't check what Djinn Marie has access to right now. Oh, no, you're just a different sort of healer. Okay, I didn't realize that. So that's fine, you can provide the spot heals, I guess, when I can't really do the AoE stuff. And in the meantime... Yep, nope, you still need one more turn before you can stop being a ninja. Okay, and just to calibrate my expectations, I'm going to try to actually pay attention to these wish wells. I think I can get away with 1 wish well and 1 wish, and that will be enough to heal me up to full. But then again, maybe not if he does that, like back-to-back Searing Beams. But on the plus side, as you can see... Wait, hold on. Did that just say Sentinel recovered synergy points? Because that would hurt. Okay, we can also do this. Just spot heal people. Okay, and you are in fact a ninja, so you're going to start getting some of your attack back there, guy. I think we do you wish well. I should have done that backwards because I'm realizing that Garth had more synergy. I'm also realizing that, no, I should have done both wish wells, and that might have been a bad idea. I swear if I lose because of that mistake, I'm going to flip out. Oh, it regenerates 200 HP per turn. Okay, and synergy points. That's bad. That means I need to be doing way more damage than I'm doing right now, and I'm not. So, I think Potent Cure on Garth. You attack. Double Wish Well. And then I need to see how much damage I'm doing, because if I'm not even doing... Oh, that's bad. If Sentinel is defeated... Okay, yep. Armor Crush, that kind of sucks. Yeah, no, this guy is just tough. That's just the thing. He is just tough. Constant rush summoning. Yeah. Cool aura. Yeah, I don't have Pure Wish yet. Okay, I probably came here a little bit too early. Like, this is definitely something that I can win. I just don't know if it's gonna be the fastest. And that's kind of bad, because I've got time constraints and I would rather be doing other stuff. Okay. At the very least, we have equaled his regeneration at this point in time. That sucks. Ow. Please don't take down Robin. He's about to become a Ronin again. Or a Master Samurai. Yep, no. Okay, we've done more than 200 damage this turn. I wonder how many turns that I've not been outpacing his healing. Because that could be kind of problematic. Like, I haven't been paying attention to that so much, so he could have just so much more health. Like, yeah, I'm in this for a long haul, but not that long a haul. Okay, I think if I do something like this, then we can do like this, and then that, and then we can... Oh, right, you don't have a single heal. Okay, so I guess... Hold on. That's 200. Yeah, so we can kind of get away with that, and then we do this, maybe? Yeah, so that is more than 200, but... Really, the trick is just, you need to constantly summon Rush. And I don't know if anybody can survive long enough if I do that with, like, all 8 of the party. I think we do Wish Well there, and then just attack. But the fact that Robin can do 172 damage by himself means that, on average, anybody else is going to do the remaining damage in order to get over that 200 threshold. So we are slowly winning. But the operative word there is, in fact, slowly winning. And that's kind of a problem. Attack, attack, and we'll do Wish Well on Ceros there. I think Garth might have the better weapon. Okay, that was actually a fairly good round. In terms of, you know, damage. This is not the best way to handle this fight. I can very much tell it in my bones. But on the plus side, I've switched to people that are a little bit tankier, a little bit more base HP. Marie can actually attack this round. And then I think... That was probably a waste, but that was more damage than I think she did previous rounds. And that was a really good activation just there, so we got over 300 damage. Ow. Whoa! That's illegal! You're not allowed to do that! Oh my god. Okay, so you have to do that. You no longer can revive. Right? So you have to do that, and then... Does anybody still have... Oh, that's bad. Please don't tell me Robin. Scheisse. Alright, Okay, we're gonna have to switch out Marie for... I don't know. I guess Mark? Mark can just attack, just add to the damage there. And then I guess Pure Apply there and then just attack because... Okay, that's not bad. That's a little bit worse. And that's whatever, because we haven't been buffing ourselves. That is one thing that I should have considered as well. We do have the ability to buff ourselves. Nut. That was less than ideal damage. Probably because it boosted itself. Garth is at minimum defense. And the worst thing is also that I don't know if you can, use break on it at all, or if it would dissipate that synergy as well. So basically, it's allowed to boost its guard a whole bunch, and you can't do anything about it, I don't think. Pain, please don't do that again. Okay, good, yes, the party lives one more round. I think I might need a double wish on this turn. I wish I could see the health bar, but I know I can't. What I wouldn't give for a Tales of Magnifying Glass. Ow. Attack, attack. Nice. Double nice. And I think one of the things that really doesn't help in this case is that ideally we would be using combined summons by now. Oh, that's Zero's down. Scheisse. I don't have any revives on you. I don't have any revives on you. This might be a... we have to reload the save. And I am going to reload the save if we lose here because I just... I'm not walking all the way back through that. No, I would much rather get my summons in order and, like, summon 2 Daedalus back to back and then swap out to a different party, ideally. And at this point, I've just totally given up the game. Without, like, Ceros alive, there wasn't even a reason that I should keep Garth trying to do Wish. Nope, this is the part 1, I got my butt handed me thing. And there's no way it's going down either. Yep, so take out Robin, bring in the second team. Yep. Nope, I've lost focus. There we go. Yep, nope, 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 nope. Yep, 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 yep. This went about as poorly as I was expecting. So I'm now then going to look up the Daedalus summon requirements here. Did we get Daedalus? I think we did. I am shocked that it didn't immediately kill them both. Okay, 4 Mars, 3 Venus. So if I take a look at this... Interesting. I also need to think about who I want to be in the real last party, which I think is going to be... the 4 people that I had at the end just there. So I think we're gonna do like that. 4 Mars, 3 Venus. And so I think what that means is... I think that means that you are going to be supplying a bunch of the summon material, or Zelda is. And then I think what we do is we'll start with... I want you to start off as a ninja. 4 Mars, 3 Venus. So we take 1 out of that. We take... Actually, hold on. I want to see what happens to your Synergy there. Okay, so you gain Wish and Wish Well when you get that back. So we're going to start off... Hold on. I want to see also what happens when I set you. Okay, so that's fine. That's perfectly fine. What happens if I do that? Okay, you still have your healing Synergy. So I think if we allocate like that, we can swap these guys in and then be prepared to summon again immediately afterward. If the first party just like totally expires. And then what we're going to do is shuffle you this way. Or actually what I should really do is shuffle you like this, and then like that, and then like that. And so now this party... Oh! We get to do something interesting! Oh no, but it's a boss battle. Yeah, so I don't know if the interesting thing is going to happen. But by putting the party in this order, we don't have either of the 2 main protagonists in this first party. So theoretically, if it was up against any other enemy in any other situation, I think Alice's theme, or rather Jenna's theme, would start to play, because she's technically the protagonist at the very beginning of this game. So I think if we just take a look at this, yes, all of our summons are where I expect them to be. Hopefully everybody gets a chance to summon before bad juju happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick again. And let's try to rush this time. Let's see. So we summon you. We summon you. Oh, right, the healing one. Yeah, okay. That would probably have been a good idea, wouldn't it? Except, hold on. I need to save... No, I don't need to save any of the Mars. If anything, I need to save Venus at this point. So, that's fine. Except, I kind of want to see what Eclipse would do. Oh, but that eats up too many Mercury. Yeah. No, we want the healing. We want them to stay alive just a little bit longer. I think we do... I think we do it in this order. I don't know if this is great, but... Okay, that's about an eighth of its HP. I think that gives us a regen effect. Either that or we've just wasted it on a heal that's never going to get used because they're all about to die. Daedalus is nice. Even if they go down now, we do theoretically get a second chance. Because, like, round 2, a larger missile comes down or something like that, if my understanding's correct. Okay, I need just one of them to stay alive so that we can switch parties. Very good. That's perfectly fine. So the trick is we want to switch in... I want to say... No, Mark. Mark is still able to heal at this point in time. So we switch in Mark. And we need to not fall into that trap. So Zelda needs to remain in the party, dead or alive, until after this round is over. Because then we get to switch in the other... Oh no, hold on. We need to switch in more people. Leaving Zelda for last, yes, but we basically just need to make sure that we leave at least 3 Venus here. So that's fine. And then Mark, I guess, can do... Do we even really need Wishwell? You know what? If I revive Marie, that gives us an extra body just in case. That's a little bit horrible, but... Now I wonder when the second Daedalus missile comes down. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's less fine. There it is at the end of the turn. Okay. That's exciting. Okay, so... we still need Zelda in here. We switch you out for... Garth might have some healing. Oh wait, no, but that's kind of a problem, though. We need one of the people that I'm reasonably sure that we've got Mars on before we switch Zelda out. So we want the tankier person here. Probably Robin. Because you've got Forge. That's good. That's fine. I think you just attack. We still can't do anything there just yet. But you get to wish well. And Marie has Pure Apply, potentially, if we want to try and do something there. The other thing is she can be used to cast nothing, because we need to save all of those in reserve. So I guess she can take a futile swipe at Sentinel. That's fine, I guess. Ow. Okay, so we lose a little bit of HP this round. Oh! Ow! Double ow. That's a little bit bad, but you know what? This is fine. And now when we swap in zeros... Please don't let this be a mistake. Garth is straight up the one person that I don't think I said anything on. So... this could be a waste of a turn, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Then you can summon Daedalus. Nice. Perfect. Exactly as planned. Keika Godori. So then you want to pure apply yourself, and you unfortunately have... We need core in order to... actually, hold on. We do this, and Mist Potion. And it occurs to me that this is technically the first time we've seen this animation. Yes, I just played it, but I shouldn't have skipped. Yeah, that's freaking cool. Okay, and then we swap Zelda out for Garth, and then the transformation is complete, and we have gone into our real final phase, where we can get all of our healing off of whoever we want. Which, I just want to test some numbers here, so first I'm going to let the OG team attack. Oh, and you still don't have your healing back yet. That makes sense. Okay, we're over the healing threshold. That's nice. And again, at the end of this turn, we're going to get the big missile from Daedalus. Come on. I haven't been paying enough attention here. Oh yeah, no, you just only can attack. Okay, so you wish well, and then you wish well, and then you can go ahead and attack. $111, that's not bad. I think you get to pure apply yourself, and then we can get off a double attack here. So a little bit more damage than... Oh, but I didn't heal Robin at all, so that could potentially be bad. No, this is fine. I'm wondering if we'd done like a full proper rush, though, if we could have maybe eked out a little bit more damage. Because again, this is taking more time than I would have expected. You need to pure apply, and unfortunately, I think we're going to be doing a lot less damage this round. $112 after the armor went up, so that might be better than Ceros did. Oh my god, stop casting Searing Beam. Okay, that is the scarier one, unfortunately. All you can do is attack. I think I want triple Wish Well here. Just to make sure nobody dies. It's not great, that is a little bit of a backslide, but... And I'm not gonna lie, if this fails too, I'm gonna have to revisit it the next time I record, because this is rough. Oh my god. How are you all taking so much damage? You want Pure Apply on Ceros. You can attack, and then I think we do unfortunately still need a Wish Well. Maybe we don't need a Wish Well. I probably could have gotten a third attack off that round, but at least we still overcame the healing threshold. It's kind of chip damage, but at the very least, I think we're within the last 2,000 hit points, if I remember the number of summons we've been through. I'm gonna need you to stop that. You can go ahead and attack, and you can go ahead and wish well. Okay, and now we try switching some of the orders here. Nice. I don't know why I keep trying to go for a Synergy. It's like reflexive. Oh no, you can't dodge! That's not fair! Big giant armor can't dodge! Oh, but that was just a normal attack. That wasn't even an armor break, so it makes me wonder if I've managed to exhaust his pool? I doubt that, sincerely. But I mean, it could kind of be cool. I mean, if true, right? If I manage to wear it out enough. It's not likely. Yeah, no, see? Then it immediately proves me wrong by armor crushing twice. That's just rude. I wonder if it only gets so much Synergy per turn, and so there's like a limit to how much crazy it can do in one round. How dare you keep dodging? I only have one form of damage here. I mean, yeah, if I were summon rushing, you can't really dodge a summon rush, but... Ow, that's really gonna hurt Robin there. But yeah, like, I'm genuinely gonna need it to stop dodging just my regular attacks. Okay, cool. Huh, I'm so glad we actually beat it there, because... I'm kind of out of time. It's exactly when I said that I was going to be switching over to Monster Hunter for the night. And, but on the plus side, that's a really good place to end the session, by getting the Summon Catastrophe. 5 Jupiter and 3 Mars. Ugh, that's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna retreat out of here, and we're gonna make our way to a sanctuary and an inn. Probably at the beginning of next session, but that is all the time I have for today. I hope if you enjoyed this video, you leave a like, subscribe, and click that bell to be notified, and as always, I'm looking forward to your feedback in the comments below. And with that, I will catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching, everybody. In the upper left is the next episode, or a video you might like. In the lower left is the series playlist, and on the right is my icon, by which you can subscribe. Thanks again for watching.